What up, everybody? So today I'll be covering what I wish I would have known before I started dieting and my fitness journey. And honestly, I could be doing it right now, but I'm a little stuck in my ways, just like maybe you're stuck in your ways of not subscribing. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button just below. Now, let's get into it. All right, so this is what I wish I would have known before I started dieting. And it's an app called Eat This Much. So when first starting out, this is a useful and great tool to have. And the reason for that is because it can plan out your meals for the entire day. And if you're using it right, you can actually probably do it for the entire week without paying the premium. Now, with that being said, you can figure out what you would like to eat. So it has a range of carbs, fats, and proteins you can select from, as well as the percentage of calories. So you can adjust these little scales or type in the amount if you would like. Or what you can do, and what I would prefer, is just putting in an as a percentage of calorie amount. And I usually like to do the split that's already on the screen, which is 40 carbs, 40 protein, and 20% fat. Now, with that being said, I usually also do around 2,200 calories for my cut. And so we're set here. The other thing too is I'm gonna save this. And now what we can do is hit this regenerate tool. Now, when we hit this regenerate this day, it will upgrade everything in here. So it goes through and lists every food item for this day that you can eat that would fulfill that 2,200 calories. Now, we can also look in the diet statistics and see that we're around 42% carbs, 32% proteins, and 26% fat. So for the fat and carb amount, we're pretty good. I wish the fat was a little lower. So if I do not like this, what I can do is just hit regenerate. And it completely changes every food item in here, which is amazing. And then you can also dive deeper into the statistics of that food day and figure out everything in your meals, which is awesome. The other thing too is you can select on a specific food item, and it tells you exactly how long it is going to take to prep, to cook, and the ingredients it takes, as well as the directions to making those food, which is amazing. You can like it, and if you don't want to ever see that food again, you can block it, you can favorite it. If you want to see it happen over and over again, you can reoccur that item, and then you can also refresh it. Refreshing it does this. So if I do not like this item and I don't want to eat that this day, I can swipe to the right and it refreshes the item with a new one. Now, instead of what we had, now we have banana egg pancakes, and it goes through on how to make that, which is awesome. The other thing, you can also like and don't like, or refresh and do all those specific details if you click on those three bubbles there to the right. The other thing I would like to mention is that it does have a groceries option, but if you do the groceries option, it is upgrade to premium for automatic groceries list and pantry tracking. So I'm all about free. I'm a free freak, so to speak, and I prefer to just keep it free. So that's kind of where I said earlier, where if you would prefer to just kind of do it one day and then basically hit regenerate for day 2, regenerate, and then here's all your day 2 options, and then you can do it again for day 3. The only downside to doing this is that your percentages may be off a little bit, as well as you may have a surplus amount of food in your fridge or just sitting on your countertops. So if you do upgrade to the premium, I think that's where you get away with them tracking on what's in your fridge, as well as what you can do for leftovers. If you do not want a certain item, so let's say I want to cut out those 79 calories and I want to get rid of this apple, so let's cut it down. Now we're down to 2185 for the calorie amount for this day. And you can kind of specifically target food items that you want to be in there and not be in there. And this is just a great tool that I really wish I would have known sooner, so I figured I would just share it with you guys. I hope you found that video very informational and helpful, and maybe that app is not for you. Maybe it's a little too much time to be making all those food items and storing all that food, and it could be expensive. But maybe for someone that's starting out, it is helpful and informational. So it may not be for you, but it might be, and I'm just kind of putting it out there for everyone. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed it still, and give it a thumbs up if you did.